Hello, everyone. Jyoti Deoparatela this side again. Great. So, thank you so much, first of all, to clicking the video. I hope you will like it. Today, we will talk about what are the things that you can expect in your PMP exam. What kind of questions you can expect, how many questions, and what type of questions, and how many breaks will be there, and what is the basic domain areas in which you will get the questions, how many questions in different approaches, and all those things. So let's go through it. Okay. So when PMI was found in 1996, from 1996 to 2020, the patterns were almost similar. Few changes happened, but the things were more or less same. After January 2021, the things have changed a lot. Earlier, we were having 5 domains: initiation, right? Let me do some annotations as well here. Okay. So initiation, planning, execution, monitoring, and controlling. You will see your PIM book guide based on this. Rita is also based on these. And I think I love this pattern. Now they have changed it. And they have changed all these things. Like these are total 49 processes. Now they have converted into 35 tasks. You will find them very much similar. Those initiations depending upon people, those planning depend on people, on process, on business environment. So everything is linked, but they have changed their settings now. So earlier there were 49 processes, now they have 35 tasks, right? And depending upon these 3 domains, earlier there were 5 domains and 49 processes. So these are people, process, and business environment. Earlier they were initiation, planning, execution, monitoring, and controlling. While you're studying, I'll suggest that you should go through PMBOK or RITA. You should understand the basic framework, because that will help you to understand these 3 domains as well. They are more or less connected. But yes, the way ECO will work will be entirely different. Now, there is a good thing that had happened. Earlier, there were 200 questions. And now they have 20 less, 180 questions. That's a very good news, because the paper is really lengthy. The questions are really, really long. You have to understand the situations, so much chemistry, so much history behind it, every question, every situation. So accordingly, when you answer, you need time and full focus on the question. So if you have lesser questions, you can focus on every question more. You have much more time to give your answers correct. That's a good news. So earlier they were having, we were having 240 minutes, that is equivalent to 40 hours. Now we have only 10 minutes less. So 20 questions less, but 10 minutes less. So still, we are in, that's a good bargain, right? So let's go to the next slide. So when we talk about 200 questions, when we were having 200 questions were broadly divided into 175 marked questions and 25 seeded questions. What are seeded questions? We can call it pre-test or seeded questions. Seeded questions are the questions that are not, you will not get marks for them, even if it's correct or any situation. So many times when I take my classes, I got the question that these 25 questions, can we leave them? You will never be able to understand. You will never be able to recognize that what are those 25 questions out of those 200 questions. They are they could be first, they could be first, fifth, seventh, or seventh, fifth, eighth, or any question, any number, right? There is no extra any sign over it that these are pre-test questions. You cannot leave them. You have to attempt all 200 questions, and that could be any 75 questions on which you will get marks. Normally, according to the legend, so PMI take 25 questions that are super easy, they remove them, or if they're super hard, then they remove it. So pre-test questions could be anybody, anyone, right? Now, the good part is you have only 5 questions that those are seeded questions. So you will be marked on 175. That is a good thing because now the proposition in which you will be marked on are much higher. So whatever question you are giving, so it's a good chance that it's a better chance that you will get marks on it, right? Earlier, it was predictive methodology only. Predictive is like a waterfall model, right? In which we have a particular direction in which we move. Now we have predictive plus we have agile and hybrid. So 50% of the questions you will get from predictive, and 50% of the questions you will get from agile and predictive. This is very important to understand because whatever you will read quality, you will read cost or time budget. Whatever you are studying, you have to understand it according to both the approaches. If you'll try to read it according to only predictive, then it will be really difficult you to understand the contracts and everything like procurement. Everything you have to understand according to both the methodologies, all 3 methodologies, right? So you have whatever you are reading, you have to think from both the perspectives. Earlier, the things were better. You just have to read PMP and you can clear the exam. If you are able to understand the terminologies, you can get that mindset that will help you to get the test. Now they have framed the content by the name of ECO, exam content on outline. When you will register, you will put application and everything. Then you will get ECO of your own name. It will be by your name. From PMI, you will get it, right? So these outline give you the framework that what is the total content, right? How things content will flow. So, and it also refers you to 16 more books. So yes, things, you can say that things are little changed now. Yes, now this is a special thing. Earlier we were having only MCQs. MCQs were good, only multiple choice questions. Now we have MCQs, we have fill in the blanks like this. You have to answer that yes, A is this and B is this, content like this. So fill in the blanks. You have drag and drop. You just have to drag it like this, right? Match the following. Okay, so match the following is like this. You might get 3 to 4 boxes like this, right? So different questions, different situations with A, B, C, D. Now, the tricky part is if, let's say, this is correct and this is correct, but these you have done wrong. In that situation, this is a wrong answer. You have to do all the match the followings correct, then only you will get answer for it, right? And hotspots. Hotspots are like this. So let's say this is your life cycle or something like that. They may ask that what is this? Now what is this? What is this called? What is that called? So you have to they can say what is VCA, and you just have to spot it wherever the hotspot is. Yeah, this is the right answer, right? So that would be like radio buttons. Okay, so you have to get prepared for those as well. The concept should be very clear. Next is multiple response options. Now, multiple responses are also little difficult, but you will get it. They will intimate you that this is a multiple response option. That is a good thing, because let's say we have 4 options, A, B, C, D, and 3 are correct, but you have opted only 2. In that situation, the question is wrong. So you have to respond all of them, all the options. So you have to read them very carefully, that so that in multiple response options, you have to choose all the correct responses. That's it from today. That's it from my end. PMP formats, uh, as I told you, have changed a lot. So you have to do practice for all different kind of questions that are very, very important. Doing simulations is very, very important. And if you have any questions, more questions around it, please let me know. One more thing I want to add. When you'll give your paper, it is divided into 3 patterns. You will get 10 minutes break every time whenever you will start the paper, right? So this is my humble request. Before that, you will get proper time to understand the LMS of it, right? So you should go through it. You should understand what they're saying, that this is a mark for this, how you have to submit. Go through it. Don't skip it, because it will not be counted, but it will give you a feel that how you have to give the paper in the examination center. Obviously, you're not going to do it online. I request you should never do it online, right? Because most of my students who have given online, they were not able to complete the test because of certain situations, right? So you have to do it going by giving it in the center only, right? So you will get 10 minutes time every time. This is a very long paper, 4 hours. I don't remember I have ever given any paper of 4 hours. So that is a very long paper. You have to sit at one place. You have to concentrate. You have to focus on every questions. Every minute is precious. So give your brain some rest, drink water, and then come back. Utilize your both the breaks. Right. Please let me know if you have any more questions or queries. I'll be available on the, you can comment it and I'll be available. I can respond it. And if you have any topic that is disturbing you, that is creating problem for you, let me know. I can make videos on that as well. Feel free to contact. Thank you so much. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have liked it, please like and subscribe. Thank you.